CREP is the Conservation Reserve Enhancement Program, and in West Virginia we primarily use that to protect the streamside buffer, which is called the riparian area of the stream. So it's a federal program that provides assistance to farmers who want to exclude livestock from the stream and protect it by planting trees and allowing the stream to recover from the trampled corridor there. So when livestock has direct access to a stream, they go up and down the stream banks, they're in and out of the water, they're drinking but also potentially defecating in the water, and that causes bacteria and nutrients in the water. So our goal to clean up both bacteria, nitrogen, and phosphorus in streams is to move livestock out of the stream and protect that with trees and a forested buffer.
The West Virginia Division of Forestry acts as the technical service provider for the Farm Service Agency's Conservation Reserve Enhancement Program. The West Virginia Division of Forestry writes the tree planting plans, which are the main mechanism to create riparian forest buffers for the CREP program.
Cooperators are eligible to enroll their farmland in CREP across multiple watersheds in West Virginia. There are some special incentives for enrolling land within the Potomac River area, which is a part of the Chesapeake Bay watershed.
It provides a lot of financial incentives and technical assistance to the farmer so that he or she can take the land out of production and not sacrifice the loss of any income. So there's incentive payments. The land is protected in a 15-year easement, so there are payments for those 15 years to encourage the landowner to keep that area in a forested buffer. And then as the trees grow up, the idea is that no one would then go back in and clear that and allow access by the cows. It also provides water development so that you have a water source for cattle, an alternative water source than the stream.
My name's George Leatherman. I'm a local Hardy County farmer with beef and poultry. We became involved with the CREP program several years ago, and first the thing was to fence the cattle out of the runs, out of the streams. A lot of people were wary of that, but now that I've been in the program a while, I can see a real benefit to it, not only for the stream bank stabilization on our farm, but I think it protects downstream farms as well. And also, if you lay it out right, it makes moving livestock easier.
Marshall Hammond is a cooperator who has enrolled his land in CREP. His farm sits along Tuscarora Creek in Berkeley County.
My mom and dad bought this farm in '68. Pop put everything in conservation. Everything. All the creeks, all the land. And all I did was put CREP fencing up to complete it.
If we allow grasses, shrubs, and trees to grow along the stream bank, it helps stabilize it and it prevents sediment from going into the stream and downstream, or dirt and other runoff, polluted runoff absorbs into that buffer area, and then the nutrients are taken up by the trees and the roots and the grasses, and the nutrients like the nitrogen and the phosphorus don't go directly into the stream where they're actually cannot be utilized and cause problems, water quality problems such as algae growth that clogs the stream. And so the other benefit in terms of returning it to nature is as the trees grow, it cools the water and allows for fish habitat and fish survivability, because when the water gets too hot, a lot of fish and bugs can't survive.
CREP's definitely a great partnership between state, private, and other agencies and individuals. Today we have a contractor who's actually Trout Unlimited. They're both a contractor and a partner in this case, and they are doing the tree planting work here.
My advice to anyone thinking about it would be to contact your local agents And maybe you can sit down and design something that will make it a lot easier on you as a farmer, as well as helping in the conservation part of it. It's helped with me, is like I said, with moving cattle from field to field. By having both streams fenced, it's made it a lot easier. I mean, not every farm's the same, but in my case, it really helped.
A lot of farmers appreciate the fact that they can now fish, that a lot of times the fish return to the stream and they can actually fish, they can take their grandkids out, they can take their kids out and fish. And overall, it keeps, I think the cattle are often healthier because they're not walking around in the water. So I believe for those reasons, and I think aesthetically, it's much more appealing to the eye to see those mature trees and that forested buffer and that stable stream meandering through your property rather than sort of an eroding stream bank.
The CREP idea was strictly to make the land more sustainable and not have animals drinking out of a running waterway. And that's my purpose. It's about water quality. Exactly.